Hi, I'm Christine Dill. I work at Linaro in the Global Talent Department, and I'm responsible for the coordination of member engineers and assignees. I'm here with Mike Levine and Andrea Gallo to discuss more about the roles of member engineers and assignees in Linaro. So Mike, can you tell us more about the differences in the roles between member engineers and assignees?
When I think of the broad mix of people that we have at Linaro, we have employees, we have assignees, and we have member engineers, and all of those have different ways of working with us together as if we're one big company all in four walls. I mean, it's just really amazing, but yet we're spread across 26 different countries, or probably even more than that right now. When we have employees, that's logical. We're about 150 or so employees right now, but you can more than double that when you add assignees and member engineers. Assignees are when Linaro makes a commitment with a new company and a new member joins us. Part of that commitment is to give us assignees. And those assignees are working on particular things in specific groups, our working groups or our segment groups. We saw that that was working really well. We recently, probably in like the last year or so, started taking on more and more member engineers.
The introduction of member engineers is a major addition, and it really helps strengthen our relation with our members. The concept of assignees is working great. We are getting excellent talents, very experienced. The only point that we felt we wanted to improve is that assignees, being full-time seconded into Linaro, are by definition not contributing directly to the products being developed by the member companies. And typically they are not coming from the product business unit, but typically they come more from the central open source teams or the office of CTO in their member companies. So we felt that there was a minor disconnect, or not a direct connection with the product BUs as tight as we wanted to be aware of the important priorities and contribute to the products being developed by the members. So we introduced the concept of member engineers. The main point is that a member engineer is not full-time seconded into Linaro, but can cooperate on specific tasks for a well-defined period of time. It can be for a few months only. It can be a specific optimization task or enabling a key feature. So it's work items that are critical for our members to be part of their products being developed now. So we believe that this is a way of strengthening further the relation with our members.
So member engineers are a fairly new concept at Linaro. How many do we currently have working here?
When I think about the total number of people, it's also about the total number of people that we have that are at our events is great. And it's a chance for all of these people to work together. So you can look at it, and we have about 150 employees. We have 80 assignees and about 90 member engineers now, all working collaboratively together. Puts us well over 300 people. And it's such an incredible opportunity. When I was listening to Andrea talk, I was thinking, they join Linaro, they get exposure to even more to our open source and our way of working, and yet they get to do a lot of travel as well and be at events like this.
What kind of projects are the member engineers working on in the segment groups at Linaro?
The member engineers are adding on top of the assignees, and they are contributing with additional features that are important to the members. One example is in the Linaro Enterprise Group, the server team. We have something like 15 member engineers working on specific optimizations for Java, OpenJDK. That's amazing. That's adding a lot to the team and is providing specific performance improvements, microarchitecture optimizations that only engineers from those companies can accomplish under the guidance and coaching of the Linaro technical leaders. Other examples that are successful in the mobile group, working on on the baseline for Android smartphones. We had a specific request from our Asian members to work in improving the memory utilizations and reducing the memory footprint of the Android, the AUSP code base for mid-end smartphones. So we pulled in memory engineers from the key silicon vendors working on smartphones, and in few months we achieved amazing results. We saved something like 250 megabytes of memory. This means that a phone manufacturer can either use a smaller memory cut and save cost in the manufacturing of their phones, or using the same memory cut, the same bill of material, they can have much better performance. They have more applications running concurrently in their smartphone.
Are there any plans for any upcoming projects that you can talk about?
There are some interesting activities that are starting, again proposed by our members and resourced by member engineers. Again, one is coming from the mobile team, and that is about improving our test automation framework, Lava, and using it to provide further automated testing for smartphones. So we are setting up a team together made of member engineers as well as the experts from our test automation team. On a similar line, in the server team, we are having discussions about improving the test automation for ARM servers, again using Lava. We also have some projects in the networking team where we want to improve even further the integration of our open data plane technology, ODP, into the key workloads for the telcos and the networking. And again, each of these projects that I'm mentioning is between 6 and 10 member engineers that our members are adding to further accelerate these new developments. So it's really exciting, and I believe that the concept that we have introduced together with everybody at Linaro is really working fine. It's increasing the pace at which we can provide value to our members. It's exciting.
It's made us a much stronger company, absolutely.